How to install wheel studs without specific tools. So in this case, this is a Pontiac Trans Am 4-wheel disc brakes. This is the rear wheel. So what you do, you have to carefully, after removing the old stud, the new stud, you can't just pull it in. It has serrations. The serrations have to match the serrations made by the original stud. So what you do is you turn this slowly until there's a drag. That way you know the serration has matched the old ones. If you don't do this and you just install the stud, you'll eventually end up with a stud that spins in its place. And you'd never want to do that. This GM factory manual specifies that you must turn the new stud slowly in the hole where the old one was until the serrations match. And like I said, how do you know it matches? As you slowly turn them in, turn the stud, you will feel a drag, whereby it will not go clockwise or counterclockwise. That's when you know it has bitten into the old serration marks. And then, without a tool, how do you install the new stud? So you have a washer. In this case, this is a 7/16. So you have a flat washer for a 7/16 stud. So install that first. And then a 7/16 by 20 nut next. And then you tighten this first as much as you can. This will secure the stud in its place. While you are tightening it, if you have sat the stud correctly, the stud will not turn. That's when you know that you have done your job correctly. And then once that's done, then the wheel lug nut for the car itself. So you tighten that against it. Then you use a breaker bar, like this one, 1/2-inch breaker bar to be specific. And then you turn this clockwise, and that will pull the stud in. Even then, when you're tightening this, put your finger on the head of the stud from the back side and make sure it's not turning. In my case, I've already replaced 1, 2, this is the third one. And they all installed well doing this method. So take note.